downed military balloon flying disc nuclear test surveillance. The event known as the Roswell incident, or just Roswell, pertains to the events of July 1947 when military personnel from the Roswell Army Airfield recovered metallic and rubber fragments from a downed military balloon. This discovery led to a press release announcing the recovery of a flying disc. Over the years, various conspiracy theories have emerged, suggesting that the government concealed evidence of debris from an extraterrestrial spacecraft. To address these claims, the United States Air Force released a report in 1994, which concluded that the wreckage originated from a highly classified nuclear test surveillance balloon associated with Project Mogul. Welcome to the place where you'll find your perfect accommodation. If you're the owner of a hotel, motel, or a similar establishment, don't hesitate to reach out for a potential collaboration. The Roswell incident occurred within the context of the 1947 flying disc phenomenon, which gained momentum due to extensive media attention following pilot Kenneth Arnold's purported sighting. In the midst of a plethora of nationwide reports, on July 8, 1947, the Roswell Army Airfield issued a press release that was widely disseminated through wire transmission. However, the Army promptly withdrew the release, issuing a false statement that the downed object was nothing more than a standard weather balloon. The incident remained in obscurity until 1978, when ufologist Stanton Friedman conducted an interview with retired Lieutenant Colonel Jesse Marcel. During this interview, Marcel disclosed that the weather balloon had been a deliberate cover story employed to redirect public focus. In light of this revelation, Marcel ventured to speculate that the debris could potentially have come from an extraterrestrial source. Jesse Marcel's interview sparked intricate conspiracy theories involving the retrieval of alien spacecraft and allegations of military concealment, as promoted by ufologists. By 1979, more than 30 years following the Roswell incident, conspiracy enthusiasts began asserting that the military had recovered extraterrestrial beings at Roswell. However, as a response to these claims of alien occupants, a second report from the United States Air Force in 1997 scrutinized the testimonies related to aliens and concluded that they lacked a factual basis, with some being fabricated or influenced by parachute dummies. Despite comprehensive explanations linking the event to Project Mogul, a military balloon, or being characterized as the world's most renowned, extensively investigated, and thoroughly debunked UFO assertion, conspiracy theories about this occurrence persist. The myth surrounding it has evolved into a cultural phenomenon, maintaining its appeal in popular media. Depictions of the incident remain a prevalent and lasting theme in popular culture and mass media, often associated with gray aliens and flying saucers. The city of Roswell, New Mexico, has warmly embraced this cultural iconography, featuring a representation of a little green man on its seal and serving as the host for various ufology-related attractions and events. Roswell's tourism sector thrives on the presence of ufology-related museums and enterprises, along with a wide array of alien-themed imagery and quirky alien-themed merchandise. An annual UFO festival has been a tradition since 1995, drawing visitors from various locations. For a fee, tourists have the opportunity to explore several purported crash sites, in addition to partaking in experiences at alien museums, festivals, and conventions. Notably, the International UFO Museum and Research Center, established in 1991, stands as a significant focal point for enthusiasts in the area. In the independently distributed 1980 film, Hangar 18, an alien spacecraft experiences a desert crash in the American Southwest. Authorities recover wreckage and bodies, but the government conceals their existence from the public. Director James Conway described the movie as a contemporary reimagining of the Roswell event. Conway revisited this concept in 1995 with the Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode titled Little Green Men. In this episode, characters journey back to 1947 and inadvertently set in motion the Roswell incident, with their spacecraft being stored in Hangar 18. Starting in 1993, the popular TV series, The X-Files, incorporated the Roswell incident as a recurring storyline. The show's second episode, Deep Throat, introduced the Roswell alien crash as part of the show's overarching mythology. The Roswell incident played a central role in an episode titled My Struggle, and in a more light-hearted vein. The comical 1996 episode, Jose Chung's From Outer Space, parodied the recently aired Santelli alien autopsy hoax film. Following the success of The X-Files, Roswell-related alien conspiracy themes also found their way into other science fiction drama series, such as Dark Skies and Taken. In the 1996 movie, Independence Day, an alien invasion leads to the disclosure of a Roswell crash and the ensuing cover-up, reaching a point where even the President of the United States is kept in the dark for the sake of plausible deniability, as explained by the Defense Secretary. Additionally, the 2008 film Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull follows the protagonist on a quest to find an alien body associated with the Roswell incident. In a 2001 episode of the animated comedy series Futurama, titled Roswell That Ends Well, characters from the 31st century journey back in time and play a role in the Roswell incident. The 2006 comedy film Alien Autopsy centers around the creation of the Santilli hoax film in the 1990s. The 2011 comedy, Paul, starring Simon Pegg, follows the adventures of tourists in Roswell who come to the aid of a gray alien. Starting in 1998, a series of young adult novels known as Roswell High was published by Pocket Books. These books were later adapted into the WB/UPN TV series, Roswell, from 1999 to 2002. A second adaptation was released in 2019 under the title, Roswell, New Mexico. While no definitive evidence substantiates the presence of an extraterrestrial craft, there are individuals who steadfastly hold on to the conviction that a spaceship crashed in the vicinity of Roswell. B. D. Gildenberg has characterized the Roswell incident as the most renowned, rigorously examined, and comprehensively discredited UFO assertion worldwide. Flock said, "The case for Roswell is a classic example of the triumph of quantity over quality. The advocates of the crashed saucer tale simply shovel everything that seems to support their view into the box marked evidence and say, see, look at all this stuff. We must be right. Never mind the contradictions. Never mind the lack of independent supporting fact. Never mind the blatant absurdities." Korf suggests there are clear incentives for some people to promote the idea of aliens at Roswell, and that many researchers were not doing competent work. The UFO field is comprised of people who are willing to take advantage of the gullibility of others, especially the paying public. Let's not pull any punches here. The Roswell UFO myth has been very good business for UFO groups, publishers, for Hollywood, the town of Roswell, the media, and ufology. Number of researchers who employ science and its disciplined methodology is appallingly small.